Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Expansion of FM network to bring a radio revolution in the field of dissemination of information to the remotest corners of the country. India calls upon SCO member states to collectively work towards eliminating terrorism. Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal says Mann Ki Baat program has been instrumental in promoting Ayush sector. Delhi Police informs Supreme Court that it will register an FIR against President of Wrestling Federation of India. And in IPL cricket, match between Punjab Kings and Lucknow Super Giants underway in Mohali. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today commissioned FM transmitters of 100-watt capacity at 91 locations across the country. These transmitters have been installed in 85 districts of 18 states and 2 union territories. With this, the network of transmitters with All India Radio has increased from 524 to 615. The addition will further boost the coverage of AIR to 73.5% of the population of the country. Inaugurating the FM transmitters, the Prime Minister said they would play a key role in a range of services, be it timely dissemination of information, weather forecast for agriculture, or connecting women self-help groups with new markets.
समय पर जरूरी जानकारी पहुंचाना हो, कम्युनिटी बिल्डिंग का काम हो, एग्रीकल्चर से जुड़ी मौसम की जानकारियां हो, किसानों को फसलों, फल, सब्जियों की कीमत की ताजा जानकारी हो, महिलाओं के सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप को नए बाजारों के बारे में बताना हो या फिर किसी प्राकृतिक आपदा के समय पूरे क्षेत्र की मदद करना, इन एफएम ट्रांसमीटर्स की बहुत अहम भूमिका रहेगी.
Left-wing extremism hit areas, aspirational districts and border areas of the country have been given priority for the installation of the transmitters. Clear sound quality and easy availability of FM receiver-equipped mobile phones has increased the demand for FM radio service in the country. In another major step towards meeting this demand and capacity building of the organization, the government has further approved installation of 63 more FM transmitters in the country. After the inauguration, people from all walks of society thanked the Prime Minister. Mayur Alai from Nashik, Maharashtra, said it will be beneficial for the people of this agri-based region.
कृषि क्षेत्र में नए नए प्रयोग करने वाले ये तहसील में आज प्रसार भारती के एफएम रेडियो चैनल का उद्घाटन किया गया है. खास करके कृषि क्षेत्र में जो योजनाएं केंद्र सरकार ने लाई है उसका सभी किसानों को लाभ होगा.
Anushka Mandal from Lalitpur, Uttar Pradesh, expressed her happiness.
जो ललितपुर में ग्रामीण क्षेत्र हैं उनके लिए भी काफी अच्छा कदम सरकार उठा रही है, जो इतने सारे एफएम चैनल्स का शुभारंभ किया है, उन्हें काफी अच्छा लग रहा है.
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its daily program Spotlight tonight will bring a special discussion program with Dr. A. Surya Prakash, former chairman of Prasar Bharati, on inauguration of new FM transmitters across the country. Speaking to All India Radio, Dr. Surya Prakash shared the significance of the inauguration of 91 new FM transmitters and how it will boost radio connectivity in India.
91 new transmitters. It's a very significant development in terms of expansion of the FM services of All India Radio. This is a very major expansion of the FM service.
This discussion program can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies at 9:15 p.m. This program will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has called upon the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO member states to collectively work towards eliminating terrorism and fix accountability on those who aid or fund such activities. Addressing the defence ministers of SCO member countries in New Delhi today, Mr. Singh asserted that terrorist acts or support to terrorist activities is a crime against humanity and peace cannot coexist with this menace. He also expressed concern over the radicalization of youth, terming it a major security challenge and obstacle in the path of socio-economic progress of society. Addressing the media after the meeting, Defence Secretary Giridhar Armane said all member states unanimously agreed in their statements that terrorism in all its forms must be condemned and eliminated.
The main sectors of cooperation will be humanitarian assistance and disaster relief to the vulnerable population, cooperation in increasing the security of the vulnerable populations living in various countries in the region, and also cooperation in anti-terrorist activities among the member countries.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today held a bilateral meeting with his Russian counterpart Sergei Shoigu on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Defence Ministers meeting in New Delhi. The two ministers discussed wide-ranging issues of bilateral defence cooperation, including military-to-military ties, as well as industrial partnership. They also discussed the Russian defence industry's participation in the Make in India initiative and ways to provide further impetus to it. Mr. Rajnath Singh also held bilateral meetings with his Uzbekistan, Belarus and Kyrgyzstan counterparts in New Delhi today. The entire gamut of defence cooperation with the three countries was reviewed with a focus on identifying beneficial avenues for furthering bilateral ties. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Mann Ki Baat program has been instrumental in promoting Ayush. Mr. Sonowal said this in New Delhi while releasing the special issue of Central Council of Research in Ayurveda Sciences Research Journal, focusing on the impact of Mann Ki Baat on the Ayush sector. He said Ayush has made its identity not only in India but also in the world. Mr. Sonowal said the credibility of Ayush has increased among youth. Ayush was mentioned in 37 episodes of Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio. The study found that over 89% people reported to have benefited from Ayush intervention during COVID-19. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. on Sunday. It will be the 100th episode of the monthly radio program. The program will be broadcast on the entire network of All India Radio and Doordarshan, AIR News website and News on AIR mobile app. All India Radio is presenting vignettes of select quotes of the Prime Minister from Mann Ki Baat as the program completes its 100th episode on Sunday. In this 96th episode, let's listen to the excerpts of Mann Ki Baat in which the Prime Minister spoke about Namami Gange Abhiyan.
People, voice and direct dialogue. That's your and our Mann Ki Baat. Yes, this is how our Prime Minister connects with millions of countrymen. With the program Mann Ki Baat, aired on the last Sunday of every month on All India Radio. This series, which started on October 3rd, 2014, will complete its 100th episode in April 2023. In the 96th episode of this special program, let's listen to those excerpts in which the Prime Minister spoke of the Namami Gange program. Namami Gange program is an integrated conservation mission approved as flagship program by the Union government in June 2014 with a budget outlay of rupees 20,000 crore to accomplish the twin objective of effective abatement of pollution, conservation and rejuvenation of national river Ganga. The United Nations has recognized Namami Gange initiative to rejuvenate India's sacred river Ganga as one of the top 10 world restoration flagships to revive the natural world. The Prime Minister spoke about this in the Mann Ki Baat program broadcast on 25th December 2022.
सदियों से कल कल बहती मां गंगा को स्वच्छ रखना हम सबकी बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है। इसी उद्देश्य के साथ 8 साल पहले हमने नमामि गंगे अभियान की शुरुआत की थी। हम सभी के लिए गौरव की बात है कि भारत की इस पहल को आज दुनिया भर की सराहना मिल रही है। यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने नमामि गंगे मिशन को इकोसिस्टम को रिस्टोर करने वाली दुनिया के टॉप 10 इनिशिएटिव में शामिल किया है। ये और भी खुशी की बात है कि पूरे विश्व के 160 ऐसे इनिशिएटिव्स में नमामि गंगे को यह सम्मान मिला है।
Amid restless protest at Delhi's Jantar Mantar, the Delhi police today informed the Supreme Court that it would file an FIR against Wrestling Federation of India WFI President Brij Bhushan Charan Singh on the basis of sexual harassment allegations by 7 women wrestlers against him. Solicitor General of India Tushar Mehta, appearing for Delhi police, apprised the Supreme Court bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice P.S. Narasimha of the latest actions regarding the petition filed by the women wrestlers. Senior Advocate Kapil Sibal, appearing for the women wrestlers, asked for directions to be passed with regard to the safety of the women involved in the matter. To support the plea, he handed over a sealed copy to the bench that contained details about the threats that a minor involved in the case allegedly faced. The case has been listed for hearing on the 5th of next month. Earlier at the Y20 pre-summit under G20 meet in Leh, Union Minister for Youth Affairs and Sports Anurag Singh Thakur said that female members were included in the committee for the ease of women wrestlers. He also said that the Indian Olympic Committee was asked to form an ad hoc committee to look into the day-to-day affairs of the World Wrestling Federation. The Bharatiya Janata Party today demanded the Election Commission to file an FIR against Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge for his alleged objectionable remarks against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. A delegation led by Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav met the Election Commission in New Delhi. Talking to reporters, he said Congress has always broken the dignity of democracy and they have always played negative politics. He added that the remarks made on PM Modi are part of the politics of hatred. Calling Kharge's remarks an unfortunate incident, BJP has urged the Commission that Kharge should be banned from election campaign and also an FIR must be registered against him. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge made objectionable remarks against the Prime Minister during an election rally in Gadag district of Karnataka on Thursday. In Karnataka, electioneering is gaining momentum with prominent leaders of several political parties holding rallies across the state. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today addressed a public gathering at the Navalgund Assembly constituency. More from our correspondent.
There is a race among the candidates and leaders to cover as many constituencies and booths as possible before the campaign ends. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will take up back-to-back campaign in Bidar, Vijaypura, Belgavi, Kolar and Hassan districts besides road shows in Bengaluru and Mysore. Along with Congress National President Mallikarjun Kharge, State Congress President D.K. Shivkumar will campaign in Mandya and Hassan districts tomorrow, while party leaders Priyanka Gandhi will campaign for their candidates in Dharwad and Uttar Kannada districts. JD Supremo Devgowda will campaign in Bengaluru Rural and Ramnagar districts tomorrow. With Sudhindra, this is SN Patnaik, AIR News, Bengaluru.
In IPL cricket, Lucknow Super Giants were 245 for 4 in 19 overs against Punjab Kings at Punjab Cricket Association Ayush Stadium, Mohali, when reports last came in. Earlier, Punjab won the toss and elected to field. The key domestic indices today witnessed gains of more than 0.5%. The BSE Sensex closed above the 61,000 mark, while the NSE Nifty settled above the 18,000 level. Both stocks were up due to mixed cues from global share markets. The Union Culture Ministry has decided to release a 12-part comic book series based on the themes and people featured in Prime Minister Modi's Mann Ki Baat program. The special project is being implemented by Amar Chitra Katha, which will release the series in English, followed by translations in 12 Indian languages. In addition to the comic book series, the Culture Ministry will also hold projection mapping shows at 13 iconic ASI monuments, including Delhi's Red Fort and the PM's Museum, starting the 29th of April. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Expansion of FM network to bring a radio revolution in the field of dissemination of information to the remotest corners of the country. India calls upon SCO member states to collectively work towards eliminating terrorism. Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal says Mann Ki Baat program has been instrumental in promoting Ayush sector. Delhi Police informs Supreme Court that it will register an FIR against President of Wrestling Federation of India. And in IPL cricket, match between Punjab Kings and Lucknow Super Giants underway in Mohali. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.